since this tin probably won't last long against a single weapon, I'm going to have 3 swords. You're going to have to guess which one I'm going to use to destroy the tin. Now the sword I'm going to choose to destroy the tin is going to be the one that I think is best for the purpose. Now you've got to look, I'm going to tell you about all my swords and show you them as well, and tell you all the good and bad things about them in comparison to each other, and you're going to choose which one you think I'm going to use to destroy this tin. Simple as that, really. Now, I'm going to go through my selection of swords and tell you all about them and their advantages and disadvantages. This one is my archer's sword. It is the heaviest of the lot because it was designed for archers. Simple, rugged design. Heavy because archers, in order to wield their really strong long bows, would have to have quite a bit of strength. So that was implemented in a sword that was quite heavy for good hard swinging. This is my saber. This was used more around the 1800s and was used by usually cavalry or officers, and the infantry would be people with guns with bayonets on the end. This, it has a curved blade, unlike the other two which have straight blades, which makes it more ideal for slashing with, but it was also good for stabbing with as well. And obviously has a basket hilt for hand protection, but of course against the SlimFast tin I'm not really going to need that. It's the lightest of the 3 swords, but it's still heavy enough to make good swings. Last of all, my medieval reenactment sword. This has a blunt, completely blunt edge and a blunt point, but still good for heavy hitting, and because it was made for reenactments, it can withstand more heavy use and lots of hitting people, obviously in full armour, and it won't break or anything. So, the question is, which one do you think I'm going to use against the SlimFast tin? Seconds to make your mind up. It's not going to determine the rest of your life or anything, so it won't take too long. More seconds. This probably means you picked one of these two, the archer's sword or the saber. Unfortunately, you are wrong. The reason being, the reenactment sword is blunt. And I wanted to use something that wouldn't have an edge that would dull. Simple as that, really, because apart from that, all 3 were perfectly capable of doing the necessary damage. Better luck next time, eh? Yep, that's right. The reenactment sword was the correct choice, because I didn't want to dull the blades on any of my proper sharp swords. And besides, this will withstand it a lot better anyway. So, without further ado, let's get to destroying this can over here. Let me just find that point of percussion. Wait. That's the sweet spot. Yes. And finally.